Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with a meditation. I'll be coming out of the Bible, out of Proverbs chapter 10, verses 1 through 32. If I don't get all the way through the whole chapter, I'll let you know what verse I end, and I'll I'll record it on the video. Choose God this day. The bad guys, they sin. The good guys, we sin. We all sin. It's whom you serve. You don't have to be perfect. No one is. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to deal with your consequences, good or bad. None of us get away from that. You may have issues that you deal with for the rest of your life, but if you come over to God's team with it, He'll help you get through it. You don't have to be perfect. And love yourself. Love yourself. Because if no one else out there loves you, if you love yourself, you'll be okay. And never give up on yourself, never. If you lost everything you have, if you have yourself, you have everything. I'm in my little family room area right now. I wanted to come downstairs to do my meditations and my devotional today. The Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother. Oh, Lord, here we go. The Lord going to start us off like this because He wants me to read every single chapter of Proverbs. I mean, you know, treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivereth from death. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but He casteth away the substance of the wicked. That's why, you know, people do a lot to me, family. People try to destroy me, literally. They try to take me out of my life, all of that. But because of my faith in God, is bigger than that. Because I'm not out here for the wrong reason, trying to do the wrong thing. So, and because of my faith in Him, that's why I'm able to keep continuing on, because I have faith in God. Literally, whatever I'm telling you is on the record. I'm not going to lie to you because I love you. I'm out here, I'm doing this because they called me to do it. To try to to get somebody to save themselves. And try to reach you to, get you to think about a few things. I'm not going to get all the way through this. I can tell right now. Because I'm just on the third verse. But I'll finish it up, the whole chapter. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. You know, I've never had a whole lot of money. I never have, ever. But because I always worked in nonprofits in sectors where most of the jobs are nonprofit. Not all. There's a few here or there were for profit, but I usually had 2 and 3 jobs. And I didn't make that much money, but you know what? I didn't waste what the God gave me very often. A little, because I never had much. But what I did was I made sure for my sustenance to take care of myself. Because, I didn't have people to take care of me like that. So I had to take care of myself. I became a single parent. Became divorced. But before that, I prepared myself for where I'm at today, before they arrived. I'm not an irresponsible person. I'm very responsible. Do I make mistakes? Yeah, I do, like anybody, But when I make mistakes, it's usually big, stupid blunders, and then everybody gets to, they want to make it a big ordeal to blow it out of proportion, like they haven't done anything wrong. People want to act like I think I'm perfect. No, I don't. No, I'm far from that. I'm far from that. But I love God though. And see, when you love God, you have a different type of attitude, because you know whatever you do, you're gonna win, regardless. When you go, especially if some people try to come up against you, you're gonna win always. You know why? Because you with the living God. God is real, people, regardless what his names are. The names are, his name is, the heavenly host names are, regardless of that. There's good and there's evil. Because our information is limited. Our validation processes are scripted and limited. We can only go off of what we have, what we see. We don't know. I mean, you got that, but what else after that? So let's keep it simple, okay? Don't worry. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry about all the names and all of this and that. Be good. How about that? Let's try there. Let's start with that. Stop hurting people. Let's start with that. And I'm against the war. I'm against it. I've been against them. I've been against every war. And I come from a military family, and I'm still against war. Because I see what it does to people. It destroys them inside. So I can talk. I was going to go into the military, but then I backed out for a personal reason. But but my thing is, I don't think that we should be the police of the world. I don't think that. We need to mind our own business. Take care of your domestic situation right here. They're not taken care of. Deal with that. And people don't think when you have money, you don't think that you're going to ever be broke. You don't think that. But see, I'm going to tell you something. There is a God and he is living. And if you weren't a good steward, you're not going to be able to keep it. It's that simple. That's what God's saying right here. He sent me to warn people. He sent me here to warn you. You think I feel good about having to do stuff like this? No. I hope that I can reach somebody, though. Because it's serious out here. Y'all don't realize how it's really serious out here. It's real. They're real. There's good, there's evil, and there's it's a spiritual warfare too, and that's the worst one. Even the other ones is worse too. But they're hidden attacks. I think that's cowardly, though. Oh, my God, I don't care what anybody has to say on this earth about that. You can say she's this and she's that. Do you know me? What are you going on? What do you see? You see me, I come and talk to you on live video. I come and not, I don't go live that I used to, but I'm going to start eventually. But what I'm saying is I record my videos. You see who I am. Timp. I'm right here. It's me. I'm not hiding anything. I've already been exposed. Whatever bad I've done, I've already been exposed. I have had to have clearances for the jobs that I've done. Not to brag or anything, because that's stressful as hell. So you have to be responsible. I just want people to get it. I just want people to get it, you know. I want you to love yourself, but I also want you to remember there's other people out here. Get yourself together first. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying be selfish and never help anybody else. I'm not saying that. I'm going to stop. at verse 4, and I'll pick it up at verse 5.